Now in this video, we're going to be talking about Dagath. Dagath is one of my favorite Warframes in this entire game. She is insanely overpowered. Well, not really, but she is insanely powerful, and her one augment, Spectral Spirit, is absolutely insane. It negates the need for increasing your range at all, which is just fantastic. It allows you to focus on strength and duration instead, because efficiency is nearly pointless on her because she has two ways of gaining energy with the augment. And so this video is going to be about what people liked about her, and that's the first thing I'm going to be talking about is her insane energy management. So if you go into her augments, her passive is there's 35% chance that energy and health orbs will be 300% more effective on Dagath. Insane right there. That is amazing. That is just quadrupling the effect. 25 energy will then become 100, same with health. And Grave Spirit, while you're in spectral form, we all know that you get 100% chance to drop a health orb. Now, with Spectral Spirit, the moment you cast Grave Spirit, you assume Spectral Spirit form, granting you insane survivability. But beyond that, that means for the duration of Spectral Spirit, you'll be 100% dropping health orbs on whatever enemy you kill. And if you put on Equilibrium, that is health and energy, like crazy, while you're in Spectral Spirit form. Now, from what I know, the passive does not work with Equilibrium, meaning that there's no chance for the effects to quadruple, which is fine, but I don't know if that's a bug or intentional or not. It's probably intentional. It'd be way too overpowered if it wasn't. But even if you can't quadruple the effects gained from Equilibrium, you still have two ways to maintain your energy, meaning efficiency isn't needed on Dagath, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, let's get into the next point. I already mentioned it briefly. Survivability. With one augment, you gain survivability on par with Revenant's insane Mesmer skin. The moment you tap 3, you are effectively invulnerable for however long the duration is. Mine isn't that long. I only have 23 seconds. And the cooldown is a whopping 25 seconds. But each kill reduces that by 1 second. So 25 kills and you're back at 0. And with her combination of abilities, that should only take 5 seconds or so, especially in a crowded room. If you're playing on survival or defense or anything like that, it should literally take you no time at all. During that time, you are vulnerable, but fear not, because she is an amazing caster frame, meaning that catalyzing shields and shield gating in general just works great on her. So most builds you see, if they're not solely dependent on Grave Spirit and Spectral Spirit, from what I've seen, they will always have catalyzing shields on and either brief respite or an augur mod. And now, as I briefly mentioned, she has insane damage, and that is the next point. Her insane damage is something to die for. I tell you what, it's not as good as others, but it is still absolutely nutty. When you cast Grave Spirit, every time you hit an enemy, you apply the Doom Status effect to them, as you can see by the effect on their head. This deals insane damage to them, and you can apply it at a range, meaning range isn't too important. Now, the main thing you'll usually do while Grave Spirit is activated, because your abilities and weapons both apply them, while the augment mod is equipped, is to cast Grave Spirit, cast Word Scythes to then deal damage to the enemies, cast Doom, then cast the Cavalry to just deal insane damage to each and every one of them, stripping them of their health and shields. As you can see, she is a line of sight frame, and that means all of her damage will be directed in front of her. And with the Spectral Spirit augment for Grave Spirit, it also means that you won't need to actually cast Doom. You can just cast 1 and then 4 to then deal insane amounts of damage. In the event that you don't actually have Spectral Spirit activated and then you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, you don't have to worry. You can just cast 1, 2, and then you're 4. And if you have on catalyzing shields, it's going to be quite hard for you to die, because with casting her abilities pretty consistently and her ability to upkeep her energy, you should be able to survive for quite a while on just shield gating alone. And now that's pretty much just about it. I'll recap it real quickly because I know I was going through it kind of quickly. What people love about her is very, very simple. She has just insane amounts of energy management with 2 ways to gain energy, especially if you throw on Equilibrium. You're gonna never really run out of energy. And then She has amazing survivability that is easily upkeeped just by killing enemies. Being invulnerable, dependent on your duration for up to 30 seconds if you have 300% duration, is absolutely fantastic. There's nothing not to love about that. And then finally, her damage and the synergy between all of her abilities is absolutely beautiful. And let me know if you like Dagath, whether you love her, hate her, or are completely indifferent to her even. And if you do like her, why do you like her? Personally, I think she's just an amazing and fun frame to play. And her gameplay loop is actually really satisfying in my opinion. And so anyway, with that being said, that is just about it. Until next time.